Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna mess up every single intro of the season. Hello, welcome to
Claps.
another match of week 1 of the PMA LCS. I am Jirachi. I'm joined by Super Hoagie and Jedi Master Bard. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey, hello everybody.
So yeah, we're just now getting into Champ Select. We have on the blue side 3 pump chumps, and the red side is the tilted torpedoes.
On the blue side, on the 3 pump chumps, we have Fish Baby Pot subbing for top lane. Piper assists.
Is.
Is on in the is in the jungle. This is Lugo in the mid lane, bellowing Bison on the AD carry, and Simplex 17 on support.
And on the red side, we have the tilted torpedoes, the top lane Sido. Jungler is going to be Bukaki Poro. General Dill going to be in the mid lane, swapping with the current ADC, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the mid laner slash AD carry himself, Will the Torpedo Brooks. And his support is some guy named Oscar, because no one in this game is as important as Will the Torpedo Brooks.
So I think it is really important for us to bring up right now the effect that the Will Torpedo Brooks has on the entire game of League of Legends as a whole. I mean, it's just when he joined the game, they had to start balancing around him. It was the only way they could manage it.
Oh, Lucas.
It's okay, Oscar. You're not. Well, for when you watch the VOD, you are still important. Just it's Will the Torpedo Brooks. Anyway, wait, hold on. Okay, they have messed up pick bans. So
they're going with the classic torpedo move of messing up the pick bans and sending us back to the lobby. This is classic training from them. Like, you do not see this in modern day League of Legends.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Classic strategy comes with classic victories, and that's what we'll see here today.
You know what? With this turn of events, we don't get Champ Select music anymore. Report the torpedo himself. This is great. It's a great start.
Report the
Oh my god. Okay, well, for context, for those of you who have not joined us before, because not everyone has every single champion in the game, and that can make swapping hard, we just do pick bans in the lobby of the custom game, and then we pick they pick the champs in the order they want once we get into actual champion select. But to Sido, they did ban the Zac, but Sido appeared to have forgotten that they don't ban all 5 champs at once. So he picked Zac. And that's why we're back here. And I don't even know.
Look, League of Legends Champion Select is a difficult game mastered by none.
Oh gosh.
Come on.
Are you okay, Rich?
It's not that hard to get Champ Select right. Oh my god.
It's all Rich's fault.
I mean, obviously, it's the caster's fault. Caster / streamers. Nothing to do with the actual players.
Oh my god. These...
GGAFK.
Okay, TBH. This is the worst / the longest time I've ever seen 2 teams take to actually, like, get in lobby order. It's not that hard. Oh well.
I feel like I've done this better.
Yeah. Here we are, we're back into the game.
You know how hard it is for Hoagie to do anything, right? Whew! I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of shots thrown at Hoagie this entire game.
Wow, I'm already angry.
Welcome to the casting desk.
So for those of us just joining here, I am the Jedi Master Bard. The Hoagie is on my left, and who's on my right now?
Some guy who sits in a basement and talks about League of Legends for days.
Oh, man. Nice. What is your username again?
Jirachi.
Cool. I knew your real name, but not your screen name, and I needed to know that.
I said my screen name, boy. Okay.
I was busy watching a live voiced remake of Futurama.
Anyway, so we can look at the bands now. Most of these bands are just the target bands. Echo is Lugo's main comfort pick. Aurelian Soul, General Dills, Ash, York. Everything's a comfort pick. Not really any OP champs really banned out so far.
One of the best things about this split so far has been the 10-band system. Before, you kind of had to choose, with all the great players that are in the split, which people you wanted to give their primary champions to. Now, we're forced onto all new champions sometimes, which is such an amazing thing to see as a spectator for these sports.
Yeah, but I like that we have the pro 10-band system rather than all 10 bands at once.
Oh, totally.
So then you don't get the double bans.
No, you don't get actually ban someone. Here we go. We've actually banned the Zac. Zac continuing to be 100% picked in. Just pulling up the spreadsheet. Yeah, he was picked in one game. I believe it was by that Walrus in 7 Shades of Greg versus Cass's Shoe Shop. But every other game, Zac has been banned. Definitely. Most of these junglers can play the Zac, and with how strong he is, it's a good ban.
Think carefully, my friend.
As you can tell, there's a Lulu mid lane. I'm excited for that, even though solo lane Lulu isn't as good anymore.
I still don't think solo lane Lulu is good, but the bot lane matchup, we get Jinx on one and the Ziggs on the other. I am excited for this. Jinx. People should know me well enough that I'm a Jinx main at this point. If you've ever played with me, I've probably played Jinx. And then
now you see,
Ziggs
the Will
is
Brooks
a fun pick to watch.
Bringing out the Ziggs ADC. What do you think about that choice?
Well, he is listed as their mid laner anyway. Him and General Dill did swap positions this game, I presume, so we don't have to have Will going against a diamond mid laner. We can put diamonds against each other, but maybe he's not as comfortable on traditional AD carries, so put him on a mid laner that works in the bot lane.
Which, and the satchel charge is just going to blow up towers if he does it right. So
yeah. Well, I'm wondering if is this gonna be an AD machine gun Lulu or AP Lulu? Actually,
knowing Dylan, it might be machine gun Lulu, just because I know he likes the on-hit Lulu, and on-hit Lulu isn't terrible. I mean, it doesn't work as well as support Lulu, obviously, but
he is a fan of the support Lulu for somewhat obvious also mains Lulu reasons.
Yes, correct.
But we can just looking at the comps. On the blue side, we have the Gallia, Warwick, Syndra, Jinx, Blitzcrank. You look at it, I think it's a bit of a weird comp. They do have quite a bit of pick potential with the Blitzcrank and the Warwick, the Syndra, but they just have. I've seen a few comps where it's okay, we're just gonna throw the entire team at the other team and then just have a hyper carry backline ADC with no protection, just cleaning up.
Well, they do actually have a bit of a problem right now, because as you see from the torpedoes, Rakan is currently being hailed as one of the top dashing supports in the game. That's why he's played so much in the true LCS. He can actually cover over 2,000 units in under a second. Now,
that's with a Zai on his team. Without the Zai, it's still some pretty insane engage range,
It's
though.
still pretty ridiculous. Add on a... Does Lulu have a speed buff? I believe she
Yes,
does.
Lulu has a
Yes,
speed buff.
exactly.
Lulu
So-
has a speed buff and as well as a tech speed buff.
With that and not a ton of great peel, that's going to be really difficult to deal with from the Jinx and the Syndra.
Yeah,
Now that-
yeah, it's not a lot of peel. Even the Galio is probably going to want to ult in onto the Warwick, give him some protection, and also knock up an entire team. Along with, besides the Rakan, Tilted Torpedoes don't have a lot of divers, really. I mean, Garen maybe can run after
Garen-
Jinx, but...
Garen and Graves have to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, once Garen gets in though, Dill can just wild growth the Garen and, you know, knock up at least one champion
Yeah.
on the enemy team.
These are some interesting comps. Neither of them immediately scream out like one strategy at first to me. So, well, it's kind of like, okay, let's throw everyone on comfort picks and see what happens. So we'll see what works. Although with the comfort picks, just immediately the first thing I noticed, Simplex actually Morgana being left up but not picking it. Tilted Torpedoes opted to ban the Janna rather than the Morgana, which is Simplex's main champion, but he went for the Blitzcrank anyway, which fulfills kind of the same role as the Morgana, but I mean he has the hook, but Morgana has the Black Shield to protect the Jinx, which might have been good against the Rakan, but we'll see how this plays out as the spectator delay runs down. We are about to get into this game of Tilted Torpedoes and 3 Pump Chumps.
I am really
Swap
excited
over.
for this one.
So
Sorry.
I actually noticed one thing. Maybe Tilted Torpedoes maybe had a thought of the disengages, because if they get engaged on and picked on by the 3 Pump Chumps, they can still disengage pretty well. I think, right?
Yeah, the Lulu is... Lulu's pretty good for kind
Whimsy.
of field disengage, yeah. The Whimsy, the
Polymorph.
Wild Growth. But Garen Graves don't offer a whole lot besides like damage, and in Garen's case just being the beefy front line that just soaks all the damage, not really putting out CC. But we'll
Welcome in.
have to see. We are all loaded in. Just waiting just waiting on
The spectators
to
get
catch
to see the map first.
yes.
The cleanse on Dylan on the Lulu.
True. It doesn't block it, or the cleanse doesn't get rid of the suppression from Piper, but opting to have a bit more defense against the scattered weak stuns from Lugo. Are into game now.
Direct
Final
camera.
final game of game. Oh, final game of game. Final week.
Of week 1.
I'm done. It's only the
Oh,
first
look,
week, and I've messed up 2 out of 3 intros.
Oh look, my slow clap processor is working.
Oh yay! Oh god, I don't even remember. Okay, we are in the final game of week 1 of the PMA LCS. That's what I was going for. Standard
Good job.
defensive starts for both teams. I can words, I promise.
Can you now though? We'll see.
Can you words though?
Debatable.
This is gonna be an interesting cast. We have Bukaki Pora doing some dancing. Zero action, so we're just standing in one place looking at someone dancing. Because that is the most interesting thing happening right now.
They're still on the watch, so they're still doing something. They're on the watch. Making sure their jungles are safe.
That. Okay, just standard. Oh, oops, there we go. Each jungler starting at their bot side buffs, pretty standard. This is minute 52, 2 minutes in, 0 action so far.
I mean, it's 2 minutes in. What do you expect?
I expected with a Blitzcrank a level 1 invade.
I mean, as a Blitzcrank, I actually do like doing that sometimes. Be a little cheeky.
Sometimes.
Not all the time. I mean, if their strong level 1 is strong too, I'm not gonna be greedy about it.
True. Besides the Blitzcrank, it's not that strong of level 1 hook. Hitting a minion. 0 for 1 on hook so far. I think it was like actually a 5-stack with. I don't remember who exactly was in it. I think Eric. Eric and Greg were in it, but I started just counting the Blitzcrank hooks and the accuracy of the enemy team's Blitzcrank, and after every single hook I was like, oh, 4 for 7, 4 for 8, blah blah blah. Let's not subject Simplex to that this game. Oh, Sido going in on the fish baby bot, getting a bunch of damage with the spinning, but...
Yep, but here comes the gank in the top lane.
Yep, Piper...
Just driving him out of lane.
Just a little bit of a drive-by, not even forcing the flash.
I mean, with Blitzcrank, you don't need to land every single hook. If you land a good hook, they're still gonna die. That's a great thing about Blitzcrank, yeah?
Yeah. And you can also just like run up, watch them, just dodge all over the place expecting the hook, and all of a sudden they're in auto range and they're knocked up by the power fist. So,
yeah.
Well, we'll see how this bot lane plays out. I'm not a big fan of the Jinx Blitzcrank lane just because Jinx wants to sit back and farm, Blitzcrank wants to do the exact opposite. Trading going down in mid lane, Lugo taking a lot of damage from General Dill.
The EQ combo though.
Picks autos, and Lugo not returning anything. Kakipora doing a bit of an invade, is down a level, but getting great damage with all these autos. Piper is it? I'm gonna call him Piper.
To respond.
Oh, not much gonna come of this, or is it? Nope, Simplex just gonna back off.
Yeah.
Nope, bellowing Bison, missing the cannon. Two straight miss cannons in the bot lane. Meanwhile, top lane we have action that is not some miss cannons. Fish Baby bot land the taunt onto Sido. Gets good damage down with that Q. Meanwhile in the mid lane, but Kakipora is going for a gank onto Lugo. Gets the Thunderlords and the Q, barely skirting around the tower range.
Lugo does not have ghosts. Just to note.
No, I think he burned that. It looks like he burned that earlier. Oh. Bukakipor is still hanging around this mid lane. Once General Dill is lower health than Lugo, looks like Bukakipor just wants to scare him off. Does not get the Q bounce against the wall, sorry. Yeah, mostly just farming in the bottom lane and action going on in the solo lanes. Oh, hook lands onto the torpedo, forcing the flash. Nice.
That's a big catch for the bot lane. That's going to allow for easy ganks and better blitz hooks.
Absolutely, yeah. And they both Will, Brooks, and Bison are pretty much even in CS, which as a Jinx, that's a great thing to have.
Oh, missed the cannon minion.
Missed cannons for days. It's okay. LCS pros miss cannons, we're allowed to miss cannons too. No gold yet. Interesting build from General Dill. He came back to lane with 2 Dark Seals, Boots, and a Pink Ward. I mean, Boots and Pink Ward, okay, whatever, but 2 Dark Seals. I know nothing about mid lane, so I'm not, especially mid lane Lulu, so I'm not sure if that's like a normal thing.
I mean, I can see the charm in that though, because the EQ combo and auto attack can just like burn away health, and also increase healing from the corrupting potion and
That's
the
true. Yeah.
So that might actually work better in Lulu's advantage.
Yeah, I might just want to stay in this lane. Not try not to die to the Syndra, I guess. Back lane just gonna bot. We don't get Zyra Khan, so we don't get the cool couple backing animation.
Another missed cannon.
Oh. Oh.
The important calls.
The important calls. We're gonna call out all the missed cannons today. Every single.
All the pressure.
Oh, I'm seeing.
Oh, action. Nope. They're teasing us a little bit. They want us to think action's gonna go down and then nothing happens. But Kakiport is getting spied out, does get stunned by a Scatter the Weak from Lugo. Piper looks like he wants to jump in, does not have all the flashes in for the fear. Wild Growth barely saving Kakiport. The flash hook grabs General Dill. Syndra grabs the first blood. Ooh, Bison grabs the second kill even through the flash of General Dill, and that's first blood and another kill over to the 3-pump shots.
Oh
what
gosh.
an engage done. That was noticing every little thing and making sure the team split up beautifully to secure both of those kills.
Absolutely great engage from Piper. Didn't have the flash. Sorry, didn't have the ult, but he had the flash fear. So just great season.
Well done.
Well engaged, well crowd controlled, and they're gonna pick up the Cloud Dragon for it. Sadly, not an Infernal. We've seen a lot of Ocean Dragons and Cloud Dragons actually this week. There's been like a few mountains and one Infernal, something like that. I don't even know. On top lane, just what noodle fight happening.
I guess no cloud for Dylan, who loves movement speed.
True. Hold on, FPS. It's kind of low, so I'm going just lower the resolution a little bit. Yeah, that gets some FPS.
Cool. Okay, let's see.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Nope, that messes up the stream. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna roll with this. It's okay.
Well, as we see,
Bukakiporo steals the blue buff. Sorry, away from Piper, and Piper is
and
gonna get.
there is the first torpedo kill of the day.
That's
Picks
like
up the kill.
Brooks is down the bottom lane, but yeah, that's a kill over for General Dill. Getting back in this a little bit after losing the flash and still dying. He gets stunned up by the Sky Weak. Nothing else gonna come of it.
So
anyway, I'm gonna
looks
just
like 3-pump.
make my quality settings even lower. Let's go for it.
It looks like the 3-pump chumps actually have better vision control at the moment on the bot lane. So so Blitzcrank can just freely roam.
Yeah, that gives them a lot of power over the map. In the imaginary interview I had with Will Brooks earlier today, he explained to me that a lot of the strategy that they had for today was based on map control and warding. If you've noticed on the bot side, their warding has been flawless, keeping the entire river lit up, and that's what allowed them to kind of get control of that side of the map. So the 3-pump chumps are going to do a lot of work, that's like they are doing right now, clearing out those wards. But Will Brooks knows that if he can see them coming, he has free reign to work on whatever he wants to in the bot lane.
Oh, runs up and lands a hook.
Will Brooks is caught! Will Brooks is caught! But he makes it out alive!
Stream's a little bit behind, I'm sorry guys. Oh, he does heal Rocket! Gonna get blocked out by Oscar. Okay, I need to catch up now, but what an escape by the torpedo. I apologize to everyone on the stream. I'm currently trying to fix FPS issues.
That was an unfortunate pick, though. They burnt the heal and the flash.
Put it on high is the recommendation from Eric. Let's see how this works. That did nothing to FPS, but it looks a bit nicer. Well, we're gonna roll with it. Anyway, no.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, just roll with it. No kills happening in the time it takes me to fiddle with all my settings.
Jinx trying to freeze a lane right here.
Yeah. Yes. There are a few, actually, farm leads built up across all 4 non-supports from, from 3 pump jumps. You have the Jinx with a 10 CS lead. This is the Lugo with also a little more than a 10 CS lead. Brooks gets grabbed in. We're gonna get protected by Oscar, but nowhere to really go. Take all the Jinx damage. Bison gonna pick up the kill. Oscar just forced to watch his AD, quote unquote, actually AP carry, just die.
Oh, now there's a 4-man gank mid, I think. No.
They're just
Flashing
moving
top
around.
lane, fish baby bot. Good justice punch in, wet noodle fights. Ooh. Sorry.
One of the things that we were told to really look out for was Simplex.
And the cleanse. Takes all the damage from the syndrome.
But still alive because of wild growth.
Yes. Yes. Oh, Jinx Rocket! Not gonna hit.
Nope.
Nope.
See, right now in the bot lane is a classic example of the problems that Will Brooks has without his vision. Like, Jinx is alone right now and could be the solo.
The fun just gets suppressed and grabbed by the Blitzcrank, and he's just dead instantly.
Blitzcrank's getting some great picks right now. He's doing some great roams as well.
Simplex was one of our people to watch for this game. We knew that his Blitzcrank would be able to make, like, big things happen. And I was going to say earlier in the game how he just was not using it as much as we wanted him to. But now every hook is resulting in a kill and really putting the 3 pump chumps right up ahead in this game.
Absolutely, and even in the top lane, Fish Baby Bot, even through the wet noodle fight, is getting more damage onto Sido, so...
You see Sido right now going in for a lot of engages that he's not winning, and I don't know why he still keeps going in.
It's the triple Doran's build from the Galio, man. Just so much damage. Oh, General Dill looking for roam, even though Fish Baby Bot is pushed into his turret. Oh, Sonic dives in onto Sido, lands the taunt, not to the Lumi on the bottom lane. Simplex grabs an Oscar, does get the W output, gets sniped by the Super Mega Death Rocket. Another kill for Bison. That's a 3-0 Jinx. That's scary.
And the next dragon will safely be taken.
The Ocean Drake.
Yeah. No one around to contest it, but the torpedoes are trading this Rift Herald. Good cross-map play. This not gonna be contested? Nope.
Yeah, it can't be contested.
Oh, Brooks gets grabbed even through the satchel charge, heals away, but
Simplex is brilliant!
There's just too much damage. Great Flame Chopper placement from Bellowing Bison to follow up on the Blitzcrank hook. That is the one thing I do like about the Jinx with Blitzcrank or any support with CC, just the Flame Choppers for even more root as follow-up.
And I believe we will see the first turret go down right here. 3 pump chumps really taking over this early game.
Yep, there we go. Sido's still winning this tank war. Top lane, meanwhile, General Dill does get grabbed onto the Flame Choppers. But Piper gonna pick up the kill on the Cockford, flashes forward from Bison, double kill from the Warwick. Oscar No, is he gonna get away? Does use the quick miss to get away? Does not get hit by his Zap Piper on his tail though. Piper is going to be on the rampage, 3 kills for the Warwick. Pump Jump's just doing everything right this early game. There. Yeah, Bison and Simplex are trying to push down this tower. Jinx, they don't have a big minion wave, but Jinx does a lot of damage to towers. They're not going to quite get it, but they're going to get a good chunk of damage on it. That's going to help later in the game.
They're steamrolling the game right now.
We're just returning to the wet noodle fight. I'm going to just not even bother casting at this point, because I know neither of them are going to die.
Now you say that, but
No.
stay back.
just no.
Combined with Garen's passive and general durability of Garen, Garen's not gonna die. Even though he's gonna lose fights, or he's losing fights right now because of the triple doors.
3-man in the middle lane, Cocky Poro, gonna get that kill. Nice knockup from Oscar to ensure Lugo is dead.
And
they do get something back on the side of the torpedoes.
the Mega Infernal Bomb though, coming in the mid lane. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, and Simplex is right here. Gonna land the hook on the Oscar. Oscar's just gonna dive back out, but no follow up.
Yeah.
Simplex
Great
hitting all these hooks this game.
The Rift Herald does go down into the top lane. They're going to try and apply pressure up there.
Simplex, as I praise Simplex, he hits the hook on the minion, caster's curse. Rift Herald, he's going to get this top tower. Delta Torpedoes are getting some objectives back. They're looking to possibly siege down this mid lane.
Tilted Torpedoes are actually in a really good spot right now. Except they're giving up ground in their mid lane when they could be pushing it out.
Yeah, and they do have the Ziggs, whose main strength is pushing down those towers with the wave clear and the satchel charge. So if either of these teams get anywhere near a tower with either Jinx or Ziggs, it's probably dead.
One of the biggest things you see...
Flash away from the torpedo, from the hook.
Very close, but it looks like we're going to have a skirmish starting here.
What's going on in this fight?
The turret is so low, about to go down to minions, does not go down to the last caster. It's still up.
For those of you waiting at home, it is 21 health on that turret right now.
Oh my. No, Bison picking up a Guardian Angel as a second item over the Infinity Edge. He has already finished Randuin's Berserker's Greaves, but Guardian Angel instead of Infinity Edge.
Which I don't necessarily
I don't agree
with it, but
I don't agree with it either.
Hold on one second. If you think about the power of the torpedoes right now, a lot of their damage will be coming out of Garen and Graves. That's a bunch of armor to negate that. And if he gets locked up by Rakan, that's a second chance at life.
Yeah, but you still need all the crit. Other tank
and
fight.
Also, even if the Jinx revives to the Guardian Angel, she's just gonna get locked down again during that revive anyways.
Yeah, I don't like the new Guardian Angel even on AD carries. I think it's way better for bruisers that can benefit from the attack damage but are still fairly tanky and can't survive when they come up from the Guardian Angel. Meanwhile, though, Sido sitting on pink ward is going to get collapsed on. Justice Punch missing. Flash for the taunt on Sido. He steps on the Chomper. Is not going to get the flash out, though. He is so tanky, even with just the Black Gleamer.
Yeah.
Sweet Pump Chumps commit 4 members to try to kill the Garen, but he gets out alive.
That's Garen for ya.
So one of the most important things to recognize about League of Legends as a whole as a game, like after that beginning game is done, we've kind of fallen out of laning phase, is what the teams do directly after. And right now, we're not seeing bunch from either team. Like, if one of the teams decided to say, hey, team up for a Baron push, or try and get down a tower with a good team effort, I think they would be able to easily succeed, despite the massive gold difference between the two.
Yeah, it's Three Pump Jumps, back when they were getting all these kills, they had a 8K gold lead. That is now shrunk down to 6K. They really need to do something with this lead, or
they're gonna lose it.
yeah, Tilted Torpedoes might have a comeback chance.
And Satchel's away from the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, Will Brooks does not want to get touched by a Blitzcrank anytime soon, but Kakipori does get hooked into the middle of Piper and Lugo. All the ults blown, he goes down. That's Jungle down right before Dragon. That's 3 Mount Dragon, 4 Pump Jumps, and that's their third of the game.
And the next one is also a Cloud Drake.
God. It's no Infernal Drakes this game. Oh, Simplex hook gonna go wide.
No. No hooks this time.
Oh. Scout of the Week is gonna land onto Will Brooks, but he is pretty safely under tower. He's just gonna try to wave clear that. Just wave clear, kind of stall out this game. Tilted Torpedoes do, with that Ziggs, they do have plenty of wave clear and can stall out this game to late. The problem is, Jinx is... you do not want to stall out late against the Jinx, because she will AoE rocket your entire team.
Which that becomes terrifying on its own.
Just a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, and then once she gets 1 kill, you know, she gets a speed boost from her passive.
Oh, Fish Baby Bot getting ganged up on by General Joe and Sido, but Piper is here. He has his back. Polymorph comes out, and no damage taken from either team. Simplex giving a bit of a laugh to the Torpedo as he satchels away. Oh, Lugo command the 2-man stun destroys the Ziggs. Oscar can't do anything. Oh man, Lugo and Bison and Piper are having awesome games. Bison gets the snipe with the Death Rocket onto Oscar. Oh my god, 5-0 on this Jinx. Oh man. That's those kills they needed to kind of snowball. And they're going for this Baron now. Kakipori is down by the Dragon Pit. He cannot contest this. This Baron is dropping too low. Sido, nope, he doesn't have flash. He's just standing around. Free Baron for big pump jumps. Off the back of 2 kills.
If the Tilted Torpedoes want any chance, they're just gonna have to just not get picked off, and just like wards or vision control is gonna be very important into their red side jungle. That's going to be very important. Keep them from being picked off by the Blitzcrank and the Warwick.
Yeah. So I've been recommended to turn Shadows on the low, not off completely, and character ranking off. It's things are really helping. We're gonna roll with this. Very sad. We're gonna roll with this too many times. It's okay. Kakiporo, he is gonna take the blue buff, not give it over to Will Brooks. This game has stalled out just a little bit. The 3-pump jumps got that Baron, but aren't really pushing any edges with it. They're trying to siege, but they now are bot. Ooh, Blitzcrank. Gonna miss the hook. Tower, yep, it's gonna go down. Kakiporo wants to flank, but not the best position. Oscar is gonna use the quickness, gonna knock up the going Bison, but this is a 2v3. Fish Baby Bot gonna use the heroic entrance. Oh, but Kakiporo's gonna live with Wild Growth for now. Gets out alive! Dude, everything. Oscar going back in, he's gonna die. Piper is unstoppable. Oh, Kakiporo.
But how this game is going, bro?
Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, up in that side. Sido in a bit of a weird position, gets reared up by the flame jumpers. Blitzcrank, he's gonna hook General Dill, gets the flash over the wall before he gets knocked up.
Despite the challenges that the torpedoes have, I think here General Dill did a great job keeping some of his teammates alive with that wild growth and health picks.
Absolutely, he is going the AP Lulu rather than machine gun, so that is just a bit more protection on the wild growth and the shields. So I don't know, but in the meantime, Simplex is gonna hook inside of Fish Baby Bot lands a great taunt onto Bukaki Pro. Only Bison is just free hitting in the back. He is not on a killing spree because Lugo picks up 2 kills. Oh, and the scattered weak stun lands onto Bukaki Pro. Meanwhile, in the middle, oh my god, direct the camera, please. But, oh, Bukaki Pro did not go down in the top lane, but blue team is just cleaning up the space. 2 carrots down already. They're going for these inhibs. Not quite. Middle lane inhib is going to go down. Top didn't quite go down. But that looks like it. That's something they definitely want to turn to. Nope, they're going to cancel the backs. They want to get this inhib right now.
Oh gosh.
Oh, but the hook landing onto Wilbrooks. He beats the Warwick Simplex picking up his first kill of the match. And that's inhib and another pick. And Dragon is up in 5 seconds. Yes, it's another cloud, but 4 dragons is still really nice. And if they get this in the next 30 seconds, they get another elemental drag before Elder. I'm not sure if they actually want another elemental drag. 4 is enough, and they might want that Elder first. But he thought it was Blitzcrank jungle, but it was Blitzcrank support the whole time. Thank you, Piper. No, Blitzcrank jungle is not going to appear.
Thank God, because Blitzcrank jungle sounds terrifying.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of that. It's like Blitzcrank. Obviously, Piper is gonna take into jungle. Nope.
As in, Blitzcrank jungle is not really terrifying. I'm just kidding.
No. Also,
I'm not terrified of a Blitzcrank jungle.
I apologize to everyone for the terrible FPS. I'm gonna take a look at things. I might actually stop the stream and do a bit of a restart just to calculate things out. But we'll get some better quality next game, I promise. This game might not be that much longer considering 2 inhibs down. It's 16 kills to 2, 15k gold lead for 3 pump jumps. Hook doesn't hit.
That's insane.
Gonna laugh in his face. That is cruel.
Oh,
no. Just wants the hook. The hook landing off the General Dill. He gets destroyed. Even through the wild growth, still alive. How is he still alive? Oh my god. No one is dying yet. In fact, Simplex goes down. Reptor Tower goes down. Great 2-man scatter. The weak Poro is going to get destroyed. Sido's up next. Bison is unstoppable. Double kill for the Binks. That's going to be the inhib. It's going to be the game for 3 pump jumps.
That was a crazy, exciting, fast-paced game.
Oh, that was... Yeah, 3 pump jumps got going and they just never stopped. Get the Jinx snowballing, get the Syndra snowballing. Looking, maybe pick up a couple more kills. Nope, Nexus is just gonna go down GG.
Oh gosh. I'm expecting a Blitzcrank ban this game.
Yeah. They've got to ban something.
MVP votes. I want to give it to the Blitzcrank with the picks. That gave Jinx a running start, and then roaming to the mid lane to make sure Dylan gets neutralized as well, and just like great picks overall and landing hooks. I think I'd like to give it to the Blitzcrank. I don't know about you two, but
yeah, I actually will I'm also going to put my vote in for Blitzcrank, although speaking of MVP votes, I'm working on posting the MVP poll in the chat right now. And once I do a thing, although look at the damage charts. No one on Tilted Torpedoes broke 1,000 damage in a 30-minute game. That is insane. That is just it just shows you how big of a stomp this game kind of actually was. Oh my god, I've messages flooding in. Oh, okay. I can. Oh, nope. Okay. Apparently the poll's been put in, and yep. I'm behind by. Okay.
Okay,
But yeah, go vote for MVP, guys, please.
where's the link? I can't find the link. I actually am watching the Twitch right now.
I will send it to you. But yeah, go vote for. Thanks for telling me to stop, Eric. Yeah. Thanks for spamming the messages. I got you guys. But yeah, we will be right back. I will try to get these frame rate issues fixed, and we will be right back with game 2 of 3 Pump Chumps versus the Tilted Torpedoes.
Oh my god.